Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Breanna and today I'm going to be giving you an in-depth desk tour video and anime wall tour. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe and let's get into the video. I have gotten so many questions about where my lamp is from. It's from Costco. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And it has some pretty neat features. This is a wireless charger, so I can put my phone here to charge. There are a bunch of different settings to this lamp. This one is just the power button. It just turns off and on. This is for day or night mode. I usually have it on day mode regardless of the time of day. This button controls the brightness of the lamp, so there are 5 settings, I believe. And I just leave it on the highest one usually. This controls the shade of the light, so you can have it to be a little bit warmer, a little bit cooler, and then just neutral, I guess you could say. I find that this is the brightest and what looks nicest on camera, so that's what I always have it on. And this last feature is an LED option, and I only use this when I'm actually in bed and I'm just winding down because the colors aren't very bright. And then this is just a little DVOOM speaker that I have. It hasn't been charged in a few days, so I believe it is dead, but I'll play a little clip of the speaker quality. All the keys are fully functional and I think it's really cute, and I think it's just a nice touch to the overall desk. This DVOOM desk speaker actually comes in a bunch of colors, but because my desk is white, I just wanted the two to match so it would just be more uniform that way. I just have around 3 candles. I always have candles on my desk. I think they just add a nice touch, and I don't burn these ones because I think they're too pretty to be burned. These 2 are from a small business based in Canada. I'll have her Instagram linked on screen. Moving on to this basket. It's from YesStyle and you can use code BREANNAQUAN to save at checkout if you're interested. I just have a few knickknacks in here. I have a notebook from Japan. I usually scribble meeting notes or to-do lists on here. I have my Beats headphones in here when I'm getting an intense study session in, and I got them in a bundle deal with my old MacBook. Underneath, I just have some whiteout, some scissors, and tape for when I want to put some more prints up. And then I just have some stickers and stationery things from Graffiti Trash. And then I just have some journaling materials in here, stickers, washi tape, an enamel pin. And then I just have these hollow glitter stickers and then a Midori notebook. It is grid paper lined and I bought it to begin anime journaling, and I've only done a few pages, but that has everything in this bin. I also typically keep extra chargers and adapters in here, but I'm currently using my adapter to have my monitor on, so that is why that is not in the basket. But now we can move on to the rest of my desk setup. So my main laptop of choice that I use for work and for editing is a 2020 MacBook Air. It is 512 gigabytes and I got it in space gray. It has the M1 chip, and that is honestly everything that I can tell you about it. Moving on to my keyboard and mouse. This is the Apple Magic keyboard, and just to keep the Apple theme going, this is an Apple Magic mouse too. And I just pair both through Bluetooth to my computer. And I've gotten a few questions about why I use a separate keyboard and a mouse, and that is because I have my laptop on a laptop stand. It does exactly what it says and it raises the laptop so it is more at eye level, and that's how you don't strain your eyes. So this is just what my laptop stand looks like. There's a bunch of different levels that you can raise the laptop stand to depending on how high you want the screen to be. So this is the highest setting of the laptop stand, and this is the height on the laptop stand that I find works best for me. Another reason why I like having a separate keyboard and mouse is so it is easier to use my monitor, and the reason why I got a monitor is so I can have more tabs open. But during school I found it extremely beneficial to have the lecture of the professor speaking on one screen and then the practice problems or questions on the other screen. Next we can move on to this corner of my desk. So if I just move my phone, you've probably seen me use it a million times. If I were to recommend anything on my desk, it is probably this product. I find it extremely useful to have your phone more at eye level, just like the laptop stand. It is so much better than having to crane your eyes to check a notification. So that is why I love it, and it's also great for when you want to charge and not bend your cord. I'll have a link to this in the description box below as well. And then we have this pen holder, and I think it's such an aesthetic look. I would actually have 2 to fill in this little gap, but I don't have enough stationery to actually fill it up, so that is why I only have 1. And if you guys want to know what my favorite pen is, it is a Muji gel ballpoint pen in 0.38 millimeters. And then this is a stylus because I make all my thumbnails on my phone, so this has been extremely helpful because an Apple Pencil is expensive. And then I just have a 5-pack of mild liners. I've called them midliners before. They're actually dual-ended, so this is what the 2 different ends look like on the mild liners. So I usually use this one for actual highlighting, and then I use this one for drawing and writing things out. And the rare occasion that I use pencil, I use a 0.38 millimeter mechanical pencil from Muji as well. And then in the bottom drawer, I just have a Muji eraser and some sticky pads. And then this is my monitor, and yes, it is Samsung and not Apple like the rest of my setup, but it's actually my family computer's screen. And once my parents each got their own laptop, they didn't need the monitor anymore, so I just took it up, and it's probably like 200 years old, and the color on it is not amazing, but it gets the job done, and if it's not broken, then I don't think I need to fix it. If anyone is curious about its size in comparison to the rest of my desk, then it is 22 inches diagonally. I just want to give a huge shout out to FlexiSpot for sending me this new standing desk. I've been meaning to try one out lately because I've been doing a lot of work from home, and you guys can also shop the exact same desk as me at the link in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So here I am working at my new desk at its shortest setting, which is around 28 to 30 inches tall. And when I want to try working and standing, I use these two buttons to adjust the height of the desk. The maximum height is around 48 inches, and I can work pretty comfortably. The reason why standing desks are useful is because it limits your stationary and inactivity time, which in excess can be bad for your health, and it's known to help boost your productivity, and you guys all know I'm all for that. So I just like to adjust my desk to a height where my arms are at a slight 90 degrees, and just a reminder, you guys can use my link in the description box to save 15% off your total purchase. Now we can move on to my anime wall. I have a lot of prints on my anime wall, so I'm going to try to get through them as quickly as possible. And I have to say the overall theme was to keep it colorful but as cohesive as possible. So on the front wall, I tried to follow a gradient, so there are more blues, gradients into more green, I would say. I have a hang in there poster. This is a screen cap from Princess Mononoke. This is a 5x7 Levi Ackerman print, and it is probably one of my favorite on the wall. Of course, beside our captain, we have to have our commander, Erwin. So I just have an Erwin print here. I just got this print off of Pinterest. So I'd say these three are most close in color. So this is my minimalistic Your Lie in April poster. You can find a poster like this for any anime if you just look up on Pinterest, the anime name and minimalistic poster at the end. I actually have a few of these on the other wall. And then I have this Demon Slayer print, which is from the same artist as the Levi Ackerman print. The detail on this print is absolutely insane. I have a Hunter x Hunter poster, and this is just a little reminder from We the Urbans, and it says being a nice person means being nice to yourself as well. And I think this is a really good reminder for me to take better care of my mental and physical health. And then I have a little Ponyo poster here, a Violet Evergarden print. This one's just a little graphic that I found off Pinterest. I really love this little print. I got it off of Pinterest, and I think it's so cute. And then I have my Lulu paper crane print. This is a print of her hand painting a screen cap from Kiki's Delivery Service, and it was done with watercolor. You can probably tell that these three prints are from the same artist, and they are. It is from Brook Illustrations. And then this print is like a fan-made Studio Ghibli. You can see that there's a little no face there and like some other spirits. And then this little house print is a screen cap from When Marnie Was There, which is a Studio Ghibli movie if you guys haven't seen it. And then I have my two favorite white-haired boys, Killua from Hunter x Hunter and Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. And then I just have a fun Sailor Moon poster that I also got off of Pinterest here. This is actually a thank you print from Brooke, who is the one who made these three prints. This is my Attack on Titan Survey Corps print, and if you can't already tell, it is from Astronaut as well. And then in the corner, I just have a little print from Castle in the Sky. I absolutely love the Castle in the Sky movie. I listen to its OST all the time. So on the left side of my anime wall, I have an Attack on Titan poster, and I just have it printed on regular paper. I just thought this was a funny juxtaposition, especially with the placement of Eren in both posters. So I just have an Inuyasha poster print here because it is the first anime that I've ever watched. Here I have another Princess Mononoke poster because I think she was just such a strong character. And then here I just have a little print of Naruto and Sasuke fighting Momo Shinki in Boruto. This is the first time that I cried when watching Attack on Titan. It was when Mikasa pulled Eren out of Attack Titan's body for like the first time. And then these three prints are Japanese landscape art pieces. We're getting to the end of my wall tour. So at the bottom here, it's a lot of red. You can see I have another Inuyasha like movie poster, and I thought it looked really nice next to the Jujutsu Kaisen poster that I have. We just have all the first years here showing off their powers. We have the Black Flash, we have the nails, we have the demon dogs, and then Gojo showing his eyes. So I love this print. And then this is just a heart diagram print from Codex Animations, I believe. It'll be on screen. I think it looks great on my overall wall. It's actually the biggest print that I own. And then this is just a watercolor print that my sister made me when I got into my dream program at university. In the corner, I have a little Allow Yourself to Grow print, which just serves as a little reminder. If you guys are interested in recreating my wall or getting the same prints as me, you can look at my Pinterest. It's at BREANNAQUAN with 2 N's at the end. I basically just downloaded them and resized them on Word and then printed them out at home. But once I had more vibrant and deeper colors, I went to a print shop and then I just spaced them all out by about 1 inch. So again, it looks a little bit more cohesive. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the desk tour. I loved making this and I have been meaning to make this anime wall tour, so I am so happy that I was able to do it today. Make sure you guys don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!